Welcome to the Dally Diaries. Kristel with you, and ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to witness the glory of Glaminatrix Into the Night. I am so excited to rip into this. You know, I have been waiting for this for months if you are a subscriber. The Glaminatrix brand is an Australian indie brand, and two of my favorite eyeshadow palettes come from these guys, the You Beauty palette and the Glamorous Palette. So I have not even opened this box yet, so if you want to see what's inside it at the same time as I do, then just stay right there. Okay, just a heads up, I'm notoriously bad at getting things out of packaging, so I may have to cut this bit out. We'll see how we go. I could never be one of those unboxing channels unless you had 48 hours to spare for every video. All right, now I believe this is sold out at the time that I'm filming this video, but I know they are doing a restock. Oh my gosh, what a stunner. Look at her. That is such a beautiful packaging. Oh, it's got a little plastic over the... Oh my God. Now I'm just hoping everything's intact, because last time I got an order from Glaminatrix, there was so many smashed eyeshadows, which is crazy because Glaminatrix is in Australia and I can get things internationally and they're fine. So fingers crossed. I might actually open it very carefully just in case. Oh no, we are good. We are good. Oh, okay, this is gonna be fun. Now I will definitely have swatches up for you after I do a look with this palette, so make sure you don't miss those if you're considering picking this up. Oh wow, there are so many pretty colors in here I can't wait to play with. I'm loving this lime green, almost neon, and this beautiful hot pink as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes in there, and then the rest are metallics and I think duochromes. There's a couple of duochromes as well. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump in and do something with this stunning palette. I'm so freaking excited. Okay, I don't even know where to start with this because there are so many amazing colors that I am just desperate to use, and I'm probably going to use a whole bunch of them today. We'll try out as many as we can on the lid. So I think this is going to be quite a colorful look today. Instead of going for like the grungy end of the palette, I think I'm going to spend more time working with the brights. So to get things started, I'm going to pick up the shade Neon Lights, and I'm just using my little Odin's Eye brush. This came with the mystery box. All right, now these are notoriously pigmented, so here we go. Please ignore my broken nails. I don't know why they all just snapped. So I'm gonna be sorting that out when I get a chance. I've had such a busy week. Also, my skin is just a bit haywire at the moment. I had my first, well, I had to do it myself, migraine injection, and I had to do it in my belly. And I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but my skin's been really off since then. What are you doing, Bills? Got my best mate, Billy Bowie Girl, in here. I'm loving that pink. That's really, really cool. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's just a coincidence, but anyways, it's going to take a few weeks before I know if the injections are going to help with the frequency and severity of my migraines, but it will be a bloody miracle if it does. I'm also getting a Botox injection in my jaw because I clench my jaw, so that'll be interesting. He tells me it won't change my face, which is good because I've never had fillers or Botox. I'm 41, so I don't know, I just kind of, look, I'm never gonna say never, but I kind of like my face, even though I have wrinkles and lines, I kind of like them. Probably got the wrinkliest forehead getting around YouTube, but that's okay. Alrighty, I'm just taking my Sigma Precision Firm Blender brush with nothing on it to blend out the top edge. Next, I'm going to move on to this crazy green shade called Moonlight. Can't say I've ever seen Moonlight that color, but I'd like to. I was so excited because I had a pretty long day at work yesterday, and then I got home last night and had this little surprise waiting for me on my doorstep. Woohoo! Okay, I realize I currently look like a clown, but don't let that faze you. I think we're gonna be okay. And if not, I'm gonna have to film this whole video again. So I'm gonna make it work. Remember when I was studying makeup and used to have to do face charts and plan out your makeups and stuff, and could probably benefit from that these days. So I never do. I never know what I'm doing until I do it. So that's a cool thing about this palette, I think. You can go really bright and fun, or you can go really grungy, depending on sort of which edge of the palette you decide to go with. Blending with my Sigma. All right. I went to see a really cool thing on the weekend. It was a show. Well, there's a podcast in Australia called The Imperfects. Obviously not just in Australia. You can listen to it anywhere in the world. And it's a couple of Aussie blokes. One of them's a comedian, and one of them, Hugh van Cuylenberg, wrote a book called The Resilience Project, which is fantastic. I really recommend reading it. It's great. It's really like inspiring, but at the same time it's funny and it's really relatable. And so they brought a live show around Australia, and yeah, I went to see it. It was really good. So if you need a little bit of inspo, listen to The Imperfects. Okay, I just want to go back into that Neon Lights shade, the pink one that we used initially. I just want to make sure that's beefed up, good and proper. Good and proper. Using these shades over a white base would be hectic. If you wanted to get crazy amounts of pop, that would be a really cool thing to do. All right, moving on. Yeah, I think now I want to dive into the shade Top Shelf, which is this beautiful pink metallic. First of all, I'm going to lay down some Pat McGrath Intensifies Artistry Wand. Basically just a primer for your metallics, shimmers. It's not a glitter glue, so it's not like if you've got really flaky glittery shades, it's not going to do that much, but it's really good under metallics. All right, and I'm going to use my finger. Oh, so pretty. Okay, yeah, it's darker than I thought it was going to be. So it's sort of got a dark flip to it. Am I just making that up, or is that legit? Oh, that's so pretty. I gotta go get a cortisone injection in my shoulder today. They're gonna be like, wow, you're glammed up for the occasion. And it's at a place that's like a full-on medical center with a whole, you know, it's got like an emergency doctor's clinic and all sorts of stuff there. So I'm gonna be the most glammed up person that's ever walked through those doors. Beautiful. That's a really beautiful, soft, spongy consistency. So I'm glad it didn't come broken. Glad, I'm thrilled, actually. And just getting the trusty Sigma out. I'm cleaning it off between uses on my brush switch, which I need to get a new one off. Mine I got from Sephora just with my points, actually. And it's been wonderful. Got rogue eyebrows. I don't know what's happening today. What is it, Bills? All right, I think I want to take this shade here, Nightlife. So I'm going to try and deepen the outer corner up. I'm going to go in with this flat brush. Can't tell you what it is because the stuff's rubbed off. Had it for years. It's really taken over that green though. The green's really faded a little, hasn't it? Again, I think it would be amazing over a white eyeshadow. Can't believe how long I've been waiting for this palette to arrive. I mean, I know that Glaminatrix had some setbacks over the last sort of year. And so I know they've been hanging out to release this as well. Basically taking over that green now. There's not a lot left of it, to be honest. I wasn't sure how vibrant it was going to be. Okay, blending it out. The old Sigma. I'll definitely be doing more looks with this palette too. I might even do a couple of shorts. I'm still waiting on an Unearthly Cosmetics palette. Also, thank you to people that commented when I asked. I was looking at ordering some more Unearthly palettes and the shipping was going to be over $100 for 2 palettes. And I was like, oh, is this normal? Because last time I ordered palettes from them, I think the shipping was $50 or less. I was like, what the hell? Yes, that was a bit of a shock, and I haven't purchased any more, but I am still waiting for one of the ones I purchased initially, because the 2 I purchased obviously came in at different times. So I've got leather and lace, and there will be a video coming very soon with that one, and I'm just waiting for the Law palette still to arrive, but it is in Australia now, so that should be coming very shortly as well. All right, next up, I'm dying to get some silver on the eyes. So going in with the shade After Dark, stunning silver. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Overlapping the other metallic on the eye a little as well. Oh, it's so fun. It's like a modern day 80s party is how I'm vibing this at the moment. Love that silver. That's so pretty. I might even just wet my finger with the silver and just see. Just gets even more spectacular. Okie dokie. Wow. That's so beautiful. I love that. I love that silver. I haven't worn silver eyeshadow for years. More of a warm girl normally, more likely to wear golds, but that is beautiful. All right, let's get some stuff on under the eye, and I want to try a couple of these. I want to try that beautiful duochrome. And I don't know, I might try this one. I'm going to lay down the green shade and give that a showcasing under the eye. Let's see how it goes. Now I want to, take that shade Bustling, which is a purple to blue duochrome. Oh, it's stunning. I'm gonna go in here. Oh! Are you kidding me? Now I did wet my finger as well. Oh, stop it. That's gorgeous. I will say it makes me really sad that Glaminatrix aren't stocking You Beauty anymore. That is my favorite. Probably, I don't know, it's like up there with my top 3 favorite ever palettes. I love Glamorous as well, but You Beauty is a color story I can wear every day, and it's so beautiful. Like, it's really wearable colors, but in this just spectacular format. So yeah, Glaminatrix, maybe think about re-releasing that at some point, please. And if you have it, I'm sure you love it as much as I do. I wear it to work all the time. That is beautiful. That's really beautiful. Now, just because, I think we're gonna try out this On the Rocks shade. I really gotta read on what that one. Oh yeah, okay, I can see some green in there. Oh yeah, okay, so if you look in the mirror, it's got that greeny tinge to it. And then down the bottom, it looks more silvery gray. I'm going to use, this doesn't ever work out that well, so I don't know why I keep trying, but I'm gonna use my Refa 03 little pencil brush to apply that. Now you absolutely don't need to use this many eyeshadows, but I wanna show you as many as I can in case you're thinking of picking the palette up. Actually, I'm gonna try my finger. It's just that it's such a small space. And my fingers aren't that tiny. They're pretty small, but they're not that tiny. Speaking of tiny, I bought myself some in-ear headphones the other day, and I bought the ones that are like the smallest ones on the market, and they're still just, they just fall out my ears. I have tiny ears. Look at the size of my ear. Tiny. So that's annoying. I have over-ear headphones, my JBLs, which I love, but I wanted to have some in-ears so I could just chuck them in my handbag for emergency occasions where I find I need to kill time and I don't want to lug around my big headphones with me. But yeah, it's not very successful. That's gorgeous. Just taking that same Sigma and just blending where the green meets. Oh, I watched a cool movie the other night as well. It's called Catherine Called Birdie, and it's by Lena Dunham, and it was really good. It was funny and it was clever, and I really recommend it. Well, I think we've done what we're doing with the eyeshadows, so now it's time for the magic of eyeliner and mascara. Oh, I forgot to do my inner corner. I knew there was something missing. And for that, I'm going to take the shade Happy Hour, which is this little one in the corner here. Now this one has a bit of a different texture, it feels like. Thank God for makeup. It's just so much fun. Shouldn't be taken too seriously. It's supposed to be about expression. It's supposed to be fun, and it's supposed to make you happy. If it doesn't do those things, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll definitely do another look with this palette, and what I'll do is I'll do more of a grungy look because it definitely gives you the scope to do that. Because there's so many like, yeah, cool grungy colors down here. Okay, let's get that eyeliner on because this is really blowing out. I'm gonna use my Onyx gel liner from Melt and using my favorite angle brush, my Sigma Small Angle E65 to get it on. Not that kind of get it on. Jeez. I have to concentrate really hard when I put my eyeliner on. That's why I'm quiet. I'll probably cut out me putting this other eye on because it's just boring. Be right back. Now, because I actually want to tie in some of the blue that's coming out in this beautiful, beautiful duochrome on the bottom, I'm going to use my Melt Cosmetics Steel Gel Liner, which is this absolutely spectacular metallic blue shade. So I will go back in with the same angle brush. Another beautiful blue eyeliner is the Give Beauty Eyeliner in Bathwater. It's Gwen Stefani's makeup line, and that eyeliner is absolutely spectacular. I love it so freaking much. Definitely recommend. Oh, that's so good. I love how that looks. It just really ties that bottom part in really nicely. Hi, baby. Just had a little puppy at my leg. He's 10 months old now, so almost fully grown. He's not very big because he's a cavoodle. He's a toy cavoodle. And toy cavoodles aren't very big, which is new for me because I've always had big dogs, but he's just like, he's the best. I love him so much. He's so cuddly. I wanted a little mate that I could snuggle, and I got it. Now I think, because I want to like bring that pink back in, I'm going to use in my waterline the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Jubilee, which is just divine. Told you it was going to be a colourful one today. Woohoo! Party! Okay. Oh, and just for kicks, do I want to add a little? Yeah, why not? Just using all the colors. I'm going to use my gel liner from Melt in OK Boomer. I like how that just makes my eye look more lifted just by highlighting underneath that wing. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna get the mascara on. I'll be right back. All right, mascara's on. I used my Hourglass Unlocked mascara, as always, over the top of my Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer. For cheeks, I think I'm gonna do a combo of Pinched from Melt Cosmetics and potentially my MCO Beauty Pink Glow Highlight and Glow Beauty wand. Taking a dual fiber brush and just tapping into Pinched. Such a pretty blush. If you haven't seen it, I have a video up with all of my Melt Cosmetics blushes. I have quite a collection now because I love them so much. So you can certainly check that out if you're looking for blush inspiration. I don't even think I need to add my wand. I'll put a tab on just for kicks. All right, and for highlight, I'm gonna use my Melt Cosmetics Sex Foil in Stargazer. I also have the powder version of this highlight from the Digital Dust highlight. I just put it on my hand and then tap it on because unfortunately I always get too much out. Far too much for my little spot that needs highlighting. It always looks divine. Yes, now we're talking. Happy with that. And lips. For lips, I'm gonna take my Bobbi Brown Art Stick in Dusty Pink. Because to be honest, I really couldn't decide what I wanted to put on my lips. And I feel like when I don't know what I want to put on my lips, this is a really good thing to put on my lips. So we'll see if my theory is correct. Holy crap, the weather since I started this video has turned apocalyptic. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to take Bills for a walk. He's gonna go absolutely bonkers. That rain is outrageous. Oh, I think I was right. It is the perfect thing to put on my lips when I don't know what I'm doing. But I want a glossy finish, so I'm gonna go over it with my Flower Beauty Starlit Lip Mask. I love these things. It's very nourishing. And the gloss effect is so good. And they're so cheap. Perfect. Okay, that is the finished look using the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Into the Night palette. Now I'm gonna get up some swatches for you to have a look at. But let's have a quick chat about this beautiful Glaminatrix eyeshadow palette. My initial first impressions is there are some beautiful colors in here. The metallics are beautiful as they always are from Glaminatrix. The only metallics that I've not been over the top thrilled with from Glaminatrix are the Easter bundle that they have. I didn't think they were the best ones I've ever used, but all the ones that I have in their palettes, I love. I think they're absolutely stunning. Oh yeah, because I have the Nearly Natural palette as well, and they're beautiful in there too. So I'm loving the metallics in this palette. I also am enjoying the mattes. I think that pink is gorgeous. As I said, I think if you applied the pink and the green over the top of a white base, they would pop so hard. It would be pretty cool to see, and I might even do that at some point. Now, I have only really used the light and bright shades in the palette, so I'm definitely going to do another look where I veer into this grungy half. And I will say I think it's really cool that there seems to be a good amount of variety in here, and I think you can do a range of interesting looks with this palette. I probably would have liked a black in the palette rather than the grey, only because I'm not a grey person, but I can see absolutely why they did put it in there, because it does work with certainly the silver and this shade down here as well. So I get why it's there. I would say I'm not as desperately in love on first impressions as I was when I tried out the Glamorous palette and also with the You Beauty palette, but I do really like it. I have enjoyed using it today, and I'm gonna really enjoy playing with it going forward. The quality is fabulous as always, absolutely zero complaints there. So if you want a good quality palette, then you are definitely getting it in the Glaminatrix Into the Night palette, and if this color story appeals to you, then you really can't go wrong with it. So yeah, really happy again to be able to support an Australian indie brand. I wish there were more of them. There's not that many. So yeah, I've really enjoyed using it, and you can certainly subscribe if you would like to see more looks with this palette. I also have some looks coming up with Unearthly Cosmetics as well, so definitely subscribe before you go. I would love a thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me, and your comments always put a mad smile on my face. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to my regular viewers. You guys are amazing, and I just want you to know that you are so appreciated. Every time you leave me a comment, I never take it for granted. So yeah, thanks so much. I'll be back with you very shortly again here at the Dally Diaries. Take care. I hope it's dry where you are. Okay, bye.